So in this chapter, we are going to learn about what is artificial intelligence. And we'll also try to learn how AI is interlinked with machine learning, neural network, deep learning, and what currently we are hearing a lot about is large language models and GenAI. Basically, they are not different from each other, but we'll try to understand which is a subset or which is a superset of what. And that's what we are going to learn about it in this chapter. So let's start with what is artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence is nothing but we are making a computer to think and create like humans. AI powered technology have been around there from a long time. Okay, and we had been using Siri. Some of those examples are Siri and Alexa, and we have been using it from a long time. But it had gone in past through some of its winter cycle as well as summer cycles, and we are seeing because of the chat GPT, currently it is at very much peak of the artificial intelligence. So what is machine learning? Machine learning is again a subset of, I should say, artificial intelligence, okay, where we train the model based on a lot of past data, and we use that trained model to make the future predictions. While this is different than what we do traditionally programming, where we explicitly write the instructions to execute. If certain conditions are there, then you make sure that, yeah, this is the outcome is there. One example I can give you is if you go um, to any of the bank for loan approval process, then there are a lot of parameters are there like age, your income, where location you are staying, your credit score. A lot of things matter, and you don't use at that place machine learning. Again, you can use it, but all I'm trying to say is we don't use it but currently in a current world where there are rules are specified, where you take all these parameters and based on that you make a decision, and the decision you are completely aware of it and you configure it and you program it basically. While in machine learning, the same application, a loan processing application you want to develop, you will give like in past in this area, like you give around 10,000 or 15,000 loan applications, and you give the input data and you ask a model to learn, and it will learn by itself, so that when you input the data, okay, you are not explicitly programming here, but once you give that input data, it will tell you that whether it should be approved and how much it should be approved and what is the risk factor also. If you have specified all these things, like in your training data, the machine learning model will give you the output of it. There is a third subset to this machine learning is a neural network. It is also called as an artificial neural network or a simulated neural network. It is again a subset, like I said, it is a subset of machine learning. The name and structure is inspired from the human brain. It mimics like our neurons, okay, but when it comes to um, neural network, those are called as perceptrons, and we will see in detail about it how this neural network works also. Okay, most of the time these neural networks have multiple layers, where you accept one layer accepts the data, that is called an input layer, then it goes through one or more hidden layer, and then output layer, which gives you an output of whatever outcome you are expecting. Okay, there are certain use cases. One of the example I can give you is um, object recognition. Okay, if you give something like if you give us some face, okay, then a picture, then it recognizes what kind of person he is, who is that person basically. If you have provided that, oh, this person is XYZ, then every time when it comes across in any image, that person, it will automatically recognize. So that's what is about a neural network. Okay, then nowadays we are hearing a lot about Gen AI. Okay, uh, this is again a part of neural network, but it is also a part of deep learning. Okay, a neural network has two parts. Okay, one is deep learning, where what happens is when there are more than basically three layers are involved. Okay, three layers in the sense we'll learn about it in later chapters, but three layers in the sense if you are doing multiple a lot work in between multiple layers to reach to a particular output, okay, then and those number of layers, the layers in between input and output are more than uh, three, then it is called the deep learning. While the Gen AI is a subset of deep learning, okay, a type of artificial intelligence technology that can generate different types of content such as text, imagery, audio, video, based on what has learned from the existing content. While the large language model is a form of generative AI, which focuses on generating human-like text based on patterns learned from the past data, and it is mostly textual data. Okay, the difference between LLM and machine learning is LLM is specific type of machine learning model which is specialized in NLP, which is a natural language processing, while ML is a broader field that includes various algorithms and techniques used across diverse domains to enable computers to learn from data and make predictions. So ChatGPT is the most famous example of the LLM. Okay, but ChatGPT now it got enhanced and it can take image, means it can generate certain places, it can generate the images also. It can take the sound also. It can generate the sound also. Certain some of those models have the provision actually. They are interconnecting all of that, and they are making a model which can basically take the input as a audio behind the scene, natural the data, your voice gets converted into a text gets inputted to your LLM model. Okay, and that LLM model is further, that text is feeding into an kind of audio generation, and the output is coming as a human is speaking out of it. So um, that is very much is happening. So I should say that is generative AI is which can generate like text, imaginary, audio, video, visuals actually. So that is the basic differences in between all of them. Okay, and let's learn more about the deep learning and how this layer formation works and all. Okay, thank you.